WandaVision is a show that came out on Disney Plus, and it's got Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. If you don't know who they are, Elizabeth Olsen's pretty much the younger sister of the Olsen twins, and Paul Bettany is that dude that was whipping himself in the Da Vinci Code. You know, I think his name was Silas, and he was whipping himself with a rope, and they showed like, you know, weird crazy markings, you know, from the rope. I was like, that sounds like some crazy BDSM shit. That I don't want to delve into, but Paul Bettany is down. And I guess that means our Vision is ready for some kinky shit. WandaVision, you can watch this and not be a Marvel person and still like it. Like, if you watch this as a show, you'll learn that Wanda's a character that's dealt with some trauma. Let's talk about it. She was watching some sitcoms with her family, and a bomb blew up inside of their house, and they died. That sucks. Her brother got shot with like 3 bullets, and then her fake robot boyfriend also died like a couple years later, and I'm pretty sure you won't like that either. Her boyfriend dying, that's an oversimplification. Thanos came out of space, ripped out the Mind Stone out of his head after she killed him. If you watch Avengers Endgame, you'll find that Vision knows that he has to die, so he has Wanda to kill him, so she does, because if she doesn't, then Thanos will get his stone. So guess what? She kills him, which sucked. Like, this is the love of her life. She was forced to kill him. She made him die. Thanos comes along, reverses time, so now he's alive again, right? After she killed him, he brought him back to life, ripped out the stone out of his head, killed him, and she watched all that shit go down. But this is more of Avengers Endgame stuff. So episodes 1 through 3 on WandaVision, they pretty much play out like your normal 1950s sitcoms, like I Love Lucy. It's a very cute show. Like, when you watch the Avengers or Captain America Civil War, movies where Wanda and Vision come out together, they're more like co-workers. Like, they have some like flirtation between them, but you don't really feel like there's something crazy about to happen. When you watch WandaVision, Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen do such an amazing job that you're like, holy shit, I really do buy these people, you know, being a legit couple. And that's what episodes 1 through 3 do, because a lot of people are going to complain, it's a very boring section of this. Why are we watching this? I don't want to put up with it. It's black and white and there's nothing exciting happening. I am arguing that this is us having to accept, like, oh, we're really buying Wanda's and Vision's love for each other and everything, because this is the world that, you know, we learned down the road that she created all this shit herself. This is everything that she wanted and everything she wishes she could have in life, because remember, her boyfriend's dead, her brother's dead, her family's dead, half the Avengers were ripped apart, Tony Stark was just fucking killed from, he didn't die from Thanos, but you know, he snapped the fucking thing and then he died all of a sudden. I cried during that scene, but don't take that for, you know, don't call me a bitch, because I was like 18 when it happened. I'm 4 years older now, and a lot of shit has happened since. Like, a lot. So the thing about episodes 1 through 3, it's a very cute section of the show, but it's not exciting. But trust me, it does get you invested in the characters' love for each other. It gets you invested in, like, oh my god, what's going to happen between these two lovebirds. Episodes 4 through 7 was really interesting to me because they bring back characters that we've seen before that I didn't expect to see. Like, they brought back Jimmy Woo and Darcy Lewis. Those are the characters that we got from Ant-Man 2 and Thor 2. And I was like, there were characters in movies where I was like, they're not the interesting characters that I want to follow, but they're sprinkled in there. And that's exactly how they use them in WandaVision. So they have them, you know, they're kind of like teaming up now. They're doing their own. They're very jokey in the show. They're doing the real life scenarios that's going on outside of the Westview storyline with Wanda and Vision. And it kind of gives us their perspective and the outside perspective of what Wanda is doing in this world. Because based on what I've told you already, you pretty much get the fact that, hey, Wanda's been through some shit and she's pretty much brought back her boyfriend alive. She had some children. She was pregnant for a while, and then all of a sudden, like, she like gave birth, and then the kids get older like as each day goes by. So Jimmy Woo and Darcy Lewis, those are characters that we already like had in the Marvel movies before. Monica Rambeau, that's a different one. So if you don't know, she was a little girl that shows up in Captain Marvel when Captain Marvel shows up, and she has like that best friend that they were like Air Force, you know, chicks together. They were friends and everything. Nothing sexual. They were just friends. Don't make any Rule 34 pictures about it. I swear to God, I have a clean brain. I know this is a bit of a stretch, but I think that she might be the villain for Captain Marvel 2. This is a theory. This is not something that I'm going to invest in like I did with AMC. I'm just saying I am thinking that she is going to be the villain in Captain Marvel 2 because based on her character's dialogue, we're pretty much meant to be aware that she's not a big fan of her and she may be a reason on why she wasn't able to see her mom a lot. I don't know, but once Captain Marvel 2 comes out with Brie Larson, once a couple of other people get canceled down the road, we'll get some more information down the road. So WandaVision is a show that it asks very interesting questions. So when I saw Vision for the first time on screen, I believe it was in Avengers Age of Ultron. I was more like, is Vision Jarvis with a body, or is it Jarvis with a Mind Stone, or is it Jarvis with Tony Stark's personality with a Mind Stone? Like, that was a very broad question. I didn't know how to answer to myself, and people had their own theories on what Vision is. But after watching WandaVision, Wanda's perception of Vision is like, you're the reason why I have hope for this world and why she like loves again. Like, she brought something out in her that was gone. Like, we're asking stupid questions, but in this show, they're like, oh no, Vision and Wanda, they're like, gonna fuck.
Now, I want to tell you about what happens when a boy really, really likes a girl. And Dewey, I'll try to make this easy for you to understand. Okay? Here we go. You see, there's a certain thing that happens between normal, healthy people. It's called chemistry. No, that doesn't happen. Except maybe the first time.
So I think WandaVision, there's a message in all these shows that we watch. You watch something like The Little Things, you can lie to someone and it'll be okay if you don't fuck up their mental livelihood. WandaVision tells me you could fuck a robot, it'll be okay. Fuck the robot. Fuck him. Have sex with him. We're headed down that future anyways. We have fleshlights. We have dildos. Vibrators. There's going to be a Vision dildo down the road.
A weapon to be more easily controlled.
Vision is a sex machine for Wanda. But he's also her emotional ground. So I guess you could say he is the ultimate boyfriend. Like, every girl wishes they had someone that they can fuck for as long as they want, but also emotionally stable. That's Vision. So I'm guessing he's the most fuckable robot on the planet, apart from maybe Elon Musk. But that's just because he has a shitload of Bitcoin. Anyone with a shitload of Bitcoin would be fuckable. If I had 10 billion shares of Bitcoin, I'm sure people would want to fuck me too. So towards the end of the season of WandaVision, we learned that Agnes, Wanda's, friend and next door neighbor, she's always a little weird. She always has weird things to say. Like, very interesting. Like, she's always the best friend of each episode that goes along, because each episode is a new decade of a show. Like, you know how the first episode is more of a 50s styles TV show, then we have a 60s styles TV show, and then it goes on through the decades as each episode progresses. Agnes is always like the best friend / nosy neighbor, and then down the road we find out she was behind it all along. So I kind of got that hint like cemented into my head once we kind of got the hint of, oh, she killed the dog, maybe? Because she sees she's holding the thing and there's no explanation to why the dog's dead. But it's weird that the dog's dead because this is a neighborhood that Wanda has complete control over. So it's weird that like the dog is randomly dead. Obviously, Agnes, the friend that has the dead dog, killed the dog. I know this sounds stupid. This fucking happens in the show, but it's good. It's really good. You should watch it. I had fun with this. And I'm not sober when I watch the show, but neither are you. We're in a pandemic. What else are you going to do? It has to be stated that Wanda literally has a superpower now to make a reality of what she wants. So, you know how I mentioned how her family blew up at the thing and her brother was killed and now her lover is? She made a world where she can have a family of her own and that she can love, but they're in the setting of a sitcom because that's what she grew up watching. Tragic, right? That's good writing. So Agatha, she's a witch. She was burned from other witches during the Salem witch trials. A random storyline thrown in there, but I mean, it's a Marvel universe. We're going to get the X-Men soon. We're going to get another Wolverine. We're going to get 4 different Spider-Mans. What can I say about Agnes? Like, she's just like Scarlet Witch, but just, the bad version. She's just a bad witch. I like that the actress, I don't even know her name. Should I feel guilty about it? Should I look it up right now? Who plays Agnes? Miss Agnes, I'm sorry. Let me look for this. Agnes, actress. I've seen her before, and she looks interesting too. No, not Agnes Moorehead. That's an old lady. Agnes, Captain Marvel. No, not Captain Marvel. WandaVision. Sorry, guys. I'm inebriated right now. WandaVision. Great. All news. And her name is Catherine Hahn. Catherine Hahn. So Agatha. Sorry, I'm burping right now. It's like the whiskey and like the water and the hot dog. Catherine Hahn did a very interesting thing with the show because she was kind of like the nosy neighbor / best friend for a couple of episodes. And then, you know, down the road we switch. We find out she was behind all the crazy shit all along. So let me get into Quicksilver. My issue with Quicksilver was like, this is another thing that happened with Iron Man 3. So I'm a guy that loves, you know, honestly, my girlfriend hates me for this. She doesn't hate me, but she hates Iron Man 3. I love Iron Man 3. She can't get over the fact that the Mandarin was just a bullshit villain. Quicksilver is kind of just a bullshit Quicksilver. He's just a random guy that Agnes fucked with in the brain. But he was played by Evan Peters. The reason why the Evan Peters thing is a big deal is because on those X-Men movies, X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse, we have Evan Peters as Quicksilver. You can imagine my excitement. Oh, holy shit, we have Evan Peters as Quicksilver in the WandaVision TV show now? I wonder what the fuck's gonna happen with X-Men next. Nah, he's just some guy named Ralph Boner. Oh, great. Quicksilver's cockboy. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this information? Like, you had me excited with, oh shit, we're gonna have X-Men in here now. And oh no, cockboy. He might have to take some Blue Chew after that. Blue Chew, I know I'm a small channel, but please sponsor me. I know you guys talk about boners and dick pills, but I feel like my audience of 34 views will be able to benefit from this problem. So if you guys will sponsor me, I will continue with this program. Hashtag this video might have been sponsored by Blue Chew, might not. Just send me an email and we'll discuss the details furthermore. When you watch WandaVision, you have to know that Vision at this point is already dead. Like before the show starts, Vision's dead. Thanos ripped out the thing out of his fucking hand and he's just a thing of wires and sword, which is basically another shield, but for intelligence beings, I guess. Took him apart and now he scraps. Wanda's version of Vision that we see in all the commercials and what you actually see on TV, that's the version of Vision that she made up in her reality. That's not real Vision. That's just fake Vision. This show, how they explain White Vision to me, makes so much fucking sense. And it's weird because it's a complicated thing to talk about, but I'm going to attempt this. I am not sober, but just give me a chance on this. So they talk about the ship of Theseus. So is the ship with different wooden planks on that ship essentially the same ship? Yes and no. That's how they explain what White Vision is for Vision. And that's also how they explain what this fake WandaVision world of Vision is compared to the real Vision we know in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know that was a handful. Is White Vision enough? Because that's all I understood on White Vision. Like that's pretty much because he kind of just fucked off. White Vision, after him and Vision fight, Vision kind of understands, hey, I know you needed to kill the Vision, but I'm not the real Vision. White Vision was like, explain, bruh, because I don't know what the fuck you mean. So once he gets his ship of Theseus theory across to the White Vision, he's like, oh, okay, I see. I won't kill the shit out of you. After that, he just kind of fucks off. So I guess maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier, maybe the Marvel movies down the road, if this fucking pandemic opens up, we'll find out what happens to him. But that's all I know about him. Sorry I couldn't give you more information about that, but let me know in the comments because I need more fucking engagement in that. God knows that. So, hey, should I watch WandaVision? Yes or no? I'm going to say give it a shot. So I want you to know before going in, the first 3 episodes, you're going to deal with a lot of a black and white sitcom style comedy with some weird stuff going on because the basis of the show is that WandaVision, little by little, are noticing weird shit going on that shouldn't be going on. And as it progresses, it gets crazier and crazier. Down the road, she has to let everything go because at the end of the show, she does have to let go of the vision she created. She has to let go of the children that she gave birth to. Like, this is, you know, in the reality that she knows and created, like where Vision exists and her friends and just a normal, peaceful sitcom style town. She gave up that life that she created herself just because she accepted, like, hey, you know, what is love without grief, perseverance? I'm sorry I fucked up that Vision quote. It's so beautiful, but I fucked it up. What is, I don't know. He says something romantic to Wanda, and I was like, damn, that shit's deep as fuck. I could see why she fucks a robot dude. Like, he's emotionally stable. His dick is hard all the time. He's literally a robot. Like, it's never going to go soft. Like, why wouldn't she think he's the best guy that's ever happened to her? I personally wouldn't have sex with a robot, but I'm not here to judge. I'm in front of a Vegas background, so do with that information what you will. If you could handle the first 3 black and white sitcom episodes of WandaVision, you're going to enjoy the rest of the show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video, guys, because if you don't, I'm going to... Sorry. Ooh, LinkedIn. Guess who just became Lady Gaga's brand new dog walker? This guy. But they said they're not going to offer health insurance anymore. But they are going to pay in Dogecoin, so that is a plus. Alright guys, I'm out. If you guys see me with a Zack Snyder Justice League video, that's just because a dog walker thing didn't work out.